Hello, everyone. This is Carol Mel with Key Lifestyle Solutions. Grandmother Raven's Tarot called Lights Up the Sky. Oh my goodness, we're a little late with our reading this week. I didn't do it last week. So that just goes to show what was going on with all the cards, or I should say all the piles. So truly grateful that you're here. So blessed. I've meditated on the cards. I've shuffled them. I'm really, truly grateful for you showing up on my channel to listen to the pick a piles. And I'm adding a little new feature. There'll be a beginning oracle to go at the beginning. So this intro has an oracle that oversees the general reading for the three piles. Because there's often a theme, even though I'm using three different piles, but they often have their own story, which is still really great. Like, we want each pile to have its unique intention. So, but then there's a general theme, overall theme. And just to say, today is the spring equinox. So happy equinox. We celebrate that in our drumming circle, which we're doing on Thursday. And we're hoping the weather will hold out so that people can actually get to the drumming circle. We're supposed to have some heavy snowfall, even though it's spring. What I also want to say is that on Monday is the full moon lunar eclipse. So I had a sense, and I was thinking, why did I miss last week? It's like, what's more important to have in this reading to show up is the events that are going to be following March 25th. So this pick-a-pile reading, I'm going to do it as of tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and actually send it maybe to Thursday next week. But it's going to give us a flavor, kind of like what the week is bringing, and then what April is beginning to bring us as well, because we have a solar eclipse on April 8th. So there could be lots being shooken up and changing, but there's also, some of that may be chaotic and confusing, but there's also all the good stuff. So let's see what the oracle says. Thank you, Sacred Ones. Truly grateful for all the messages that you continually give us. What's the general message for today? Okay, we have the number 2 card, Roots of Abundance. Oh my goodness. Well, that's wonderful. I love that that's the general read for the overall community. So let's look up this oracle. I'll give you a few insights as to what I'm sensing from this card is that there's a lot of things that are hidden gems that we have not discovered about ourselves on our journey. It takes me to this place on the card that shows like a key lock we're about to unlock. See, here's the key, and we're going to find the key that unlocks the abundance and unlocks our authentic selves. And so much of what we've been holding, we've been trying to wade through and relieve or release or let go of habits and addictions. Let's go that far. Traumas, maybe, to actually really reveal who we are. And so much of that is moving, and out from that is going to come much abundance. All the butterflies, like there's transformation happening everywhere, all around us. So that's what I'm picking up from that card. And let's see what it actually says. So it says, being stabilized by deep roots, anchoring yourself and feeling secure in your life, trust, and in belief in abundance. So we have this amazing ability right now to attract more abundance into our world. This card signals you to pay attention to how you are anchored in the story of your life. Trust that you will be taken care of. The world is full of limitless potential and will nourish you according to your beliefs. Regardless of temporary outer conditions, you are not a victim of life. Life happens for you, not to you. Even if you sometimes slip into that way of thinking, if you are grounded and internally steadfast, nothing can uproot you, and you have the ability to manifest your intentions with ease. The message here is simple. Your life is safe and secure, and your intentions are coming to fruition. Yes, I feel that very much so. All your hopes and dreams are firmly grounded and taking root, so that you can reach for the stars in your life and expand your dreams further than you can imagine. Everything in the material world is a reflection of your interior world. You are unstoppable and unshakable because you believe that you are abundant. And know that you can easily move from merely surviving to thriving when you pay attention to staying grounded. If you find yourself in ungrounded thinking, now is the time for radical trust. Growth never follows a straight line. You will manifest what you need when you need it. A tall, healthy tree doesn't need to hold onto the ground for dear life. It knows it will not fly away with the wind because its roots are planted deep in the earth. So true. Well, thank you. That is our opening card. All right, so let's get on with the piles. I'm going to put them here for you to concentrate on. You may stop the video, of course. Please like, share, and subscribe. We always love that. I hope you're enjoying the pick a pile readings as much as I love doing them. They are absolutely my favorite thing to do. Other than create community. I love doing this. So, yes, free gift. All you have to do is just subscribe, subscribe, share, whatever it is. Absolutely free to you. And remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Whatever spirit takes you away from or does not come your way is spiritually guided, and they're protecting you from something. So if it's meant for you, it'll never pass you by. Let's say that. These cards have different amount of cards in each pile, and I don't know how many they are, but I just let the cards fall out where they are. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. That's what they are. Take a second. Which one is calling you? And we will begin with pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1, what do we have in store for you? 5 of Swords, the Magician in reverse, the Ace of Cups, straight up. And the Fool in reverse. Well, this is very interesting, pile number 1. So, this is like implying that there's still confusion, a lot of thinking about what you should be doing. And I just want to say, it's confusing right now for some people who are just realizing they have this ability to change the world. And it is confusing. We don't often believe that we have the magic, the magician here, to make those changes. But your heart knows it. There's this great new beginning in relationship with understanding and learning your higher self. So even if you've been on this journey for a while, I do believe when this lunar eclipse happens, something is going to be really released from the shadows and illuminated, because you know it's still there, but you haven't quite found what it is. And if you're brand new, well, this is a whole new experience for you. But the eclipse, that's what it's going to show. And I'm sensing from this card, it's taken me to this shadow piece in the dark, in the back. And it's like realizing, looking up into the light. See, there's these light beams, and the shadow is actually being revealed in a way that I believe in this time. If you've done any work at all, or are you just practicing kindness just towards self, it's going to be revealed to you exactly where you should be going. That's the amazing part. This just hasn't happened yet. The magician piece, which is the one card. It's the card right after the Fool, and the Fool wants to go on this journey. It's just all that's happening right now is that you don't have complete trust in where the Fool wants to go. Meaning, the new journey hasn't started yet, or it feels like it hasn't started yet. I think you're going to get answers, pile number one, as to where and when, because there's something that hasn't been obvious yet to you. At least this coming week, it's not obvious, but your heart is ready to receive it. That is a new beginning in itself. It's an ace. It's illuminating that the heart knows something. So listen to the heart, not to the mind. The ego keeps wanting to dictate. Oh, this is what you should do. This is where you should go. No, it's listening to your higher self. And so some people are trying to figure out, what does that look like, feel like, taste like? Like, what does that mean? So you're going to be going on a quest soon. But right now, it's just there. So that's what's on the forefront. If this was around career, you're still trying to figure out which career you want and where you're going to take it, where you want to step into new beginnings. If this has to do with love, you're worried about a relationship and you're in love with it, but maybe the other person isn't, and you're not, or maybe it's you and you're not ready to go on this new journey yet. What comes to mind for any of this from these cards is giving it time, patience with self, patience with others. So that is it, pile number one. Very nice, very nice. We'll put you over there, and we'll go on to pile number two. Pile number two, what do we have? Well, it has a little bit of a story. There's a few cards. Strength, right side up. 6 of Swords in reverse. The Chariot. Okay. Right side up. There's something transforming, and you're going to have the strength to move through whatever this big piece is. You're not on the other side yet. 7 of Cups in reverse. Oh, yeah, there's beauty that wants to come your way. It's just next week is going to be a little elusive. Justice in reverse. Justice in reverse. We've got the King of Swords in reverse. We got the World in reverse. Knight of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So what does this mean? Well, this is quite a story for the week. The mystery of the world here, the having the answer of going through this next phase is not clearly here yet. It's very slow, but there is abundance coming towards you. Like, remember the abundance card that was showing up. It's on its way. It's just going to be a slow process for a while. Justice. So there might be something legally that has to happen, or maybe it's balancing out the pros and cons. What is it that maybe doesn't seem fair at the moment? You have to look at that. King of Swords. So not in total confidence within yourself yet. You have the strength, and this change that is happening, it's really quite large. It's going to be overwhelming. Like, there's an anticipation of being overwhelmed, but there's much goodness there. It's not going to be next week. It's in a process. This process is going to take a while. The Knight of Pentacles is just slow moving, but very methodical. So you might have to go through a bunch of different things. If this was career, entrepreneurial thing, you're going to have to wait till some things have kind of sifted themselves out. The world is coming. This is all coming. It's just next week is going to put a bit of a clincher into plans. This change card has affected all of like these. So, yeah, not much is going to move ahead next week, but it's in process. It's in process. There's money coming through, and you're going to be receiving some money. So it's coming through very easily at a slow pace. If this is around, like if you're not an entrepreneur and you have a job, if you were looking to make a move or looking for a promotion, there seems to be some dissension about whoever's trying to make this decision is not, they're not ready to make a decision for whatever reason. Yeah, it's going to take some time. But the good news is that you have the fortitude and the ability. They know this. I think they're trying to rework the whole department or company, and things are changing that way, if that's you. A love relationship. Now, this isn't really pointing necessarily to love on this reading. But you are concerned about it, because what it feels like, if somebody's been ignoring you or ghosting you, then you have to take a good look at this. I think it's going to be a long time before they're going to get their stuff in a row, so to speak. You'll be waiting a while. Yep. You'll be waiting a while, and I say, don't wait for anyone. You do you. You do the best that you can do for you. That's the message here. I love it. I think there's just this steady as she goes and strength. You have the strength and the fortitude to move forward. Nothing can move forward just yet in that relationship because the other person is not ready. Not ready. So look after yourself. Work on you. That's what this is saying. Work on you. Yeah, I like it. Okay, pile number 2. That is you for the coming week in the eclipse. But abundance is on its way. Okay, pile number 3. What do we have? 5 of Stones. 7 of Swords. Mother of Stones in reverse. Ace of Cups, right side up, and 7 of Cups. Illusions of success. Oh, illusions of success. You're getting reflections of success. So things here. All right, so this is merely saying you're minding your finances right now. Like you're taking care of things. You have enough for what you need. It might feel like you don't have enough, but you actually do to get through this next phase because things are going to be changing up. Mother of Stones. This is, again, with the Pentacles, perception. It feels like, so especially this, it feels like it's not coming fast enough for you and that you would like to see that abundance sooner than later. But all in good time. Patience, patience, patience. April, there's probably again going to be quick movement, but when things start rolling out, it's going to be fast. So like this is just a week's time. But with an eclipse, I find that everything stands still for a moment. That's what it feels like to me. It stands still for a moment and then it carries on, but it changes everything. Like, I think the energy is going to feel much different in the collective as well. Seven of Swords, uselessness. So you may be raring to go and you want to go, but you feel useless at this point in time, that you can't make these changes. The universe is saying you can't make them right now. Like, you're not ready. There's an illusion of success. It's coming. It's on the precipice. It's looming. It's looming. However, it's not saying to make any steps forward here, right? You know, you got everything in place. Your calculated risk, so to speak. But the Mother of Stones, you know, it's, if you look at this right side up, it's everything is coming in, like abundance is coming in. It's coming. So that's the message. It's coming. You haven't reached success yet. This isn't the time to stop working, you know, especially if this is a career move. Keep doing what you're doing. Just keep doing it. But make sure you're enjoying what you're doing. Like, don't do it just because you figure you have to stay at a particular job. Maybe there's something else that you desire to do, and look into that. Do some research around it. In Ace of Cups, emotion, like, there's a realization that you have the ability, the confidence, and you see the ability, or you see proof that it could be successful. It's not here yet. So you can't don't focus on the end dream. It's got to be present for today. And this eclipse is like a little bit of a pause, and then it gears up again for the change. So the abundance is coming. Pile number 3, it's just, to me, it feels like you're impatient. And who wouldn't be? You can smell it. You can smell it. It's happening, but it's just not here yet. And if this was a love situation, this person, again, this seems to be the theme. This person that you're interested in is not ready, or you're waiting for your partner to show up. The person that you've been trying to dream in isn't even here yet. Everybody is going through interesting changes, and so everybody's looking upon themselves to better themselves, to then be able to attract that relationship. So it doesn't look that way right now. It looks like time is being stolen from you, and you're aging, and all these other stories that are in your mind. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It'll come to you when it's supposed to come to you. The divine will never take anything away that's supposed to be with you. And if it's preventing you from having it, it's because it was not meant to be yours. That's the universe's way of protecting us, as always. So it's going to require patience. But again, work on you. Like, if you feel empty inside, that there's not enough, go on the inside and work on you. Focus on that. That's the most important thing. And then each and every day, take an inventory of how you feel and where you're at until we come to next week. Because I do know there's going to be an upheaval of different things. Things are going to change. There's like, whether it's relationship, or you're physically moving to a new residence, or you're moving into a new position or a job. There's a lot of movement that's going to be happening moving into April. You may find that you're going to be doing something completely different that you thought you would never be doing. And so we all have to just wait and see what that's going to be. Okay, so that's it for you, pile number 3. And that's it for our Pick a Pile reading today. I hope you enjoyed it and that you have an excellent week. Happy equinox, happy lunar eclipse, and we'll talk to you all very soon.